Hey, everybody. Hey, the people who's here, the people who's not. It is what it is. It's uh, it's May this month. I've been homeless for a year, and I'm 50. When I say homeless, I mean I'm not homeless. Homeless. You know what I mean? I got a place, but I don't feel it as well. It is my home. I have some of my very dear, some of my very things that are in high value. I have there that mean the most for me and shit like that. I need my CBD every fucking day, and I'm a smoker, so some drops or and make it like a joint. And you can, and the tea you buy, it's actually buds. It's kind of funny. You go in a tea shop, and then there's buds, and you're like, what? And then they say, yeah, it's legal. But here's it's only CBD right for the moment. I'm not, who I am. I'm only taking the CBD for some pain relief. I broke my back. It's only 2 years ago. I broke it, and I'm okay, but I'm not totally okay yet. I'm literally not. And I just bought this shirt. It was just a card, but the quality, American shit is quite good. Everybody's talking about European shit like Montclair, Saint Laurent, all these Pierre Cardin, all these. I think he lived in the United States. You see a lot of these dudes live in the United States. But what I wanted to say is, in a day like this where the weather is okay, it's not too warm, it's not cold, it's uh, it's just as it should be. And my dog was like my livelihood. It was like not my livelihood, but my life companion. And we had some days where it was only me and him that was talking, because the last year in the house of horror, as I call it now, because I'm beginning to see what it was and for what it was. It was a nice place. It really was. That's why I say I'm homeless. I don't have my dog. I don't have a dog. Um, of course, I would have Gizmo in the heartbeat if I could get him back, but he's older now. He's lived with his mom, and that's for me. That's good enough. You know. But if people try to understand me instead of just thinking about that I was mad, I was not mad, not at all, not by any means. I was not mad. I was irritated. That's a big difference. I was sad because she took a decision that that had something to do with both our lives, not only mine. Uh, oh, not only hers. Sorry, not only mine. Not only hers, but mine too. She took a decision to call some people that she knew that I would never talk to her again. I, I, I'm not willing and I'm not able because it's the biggest sin in my book to call the cops. Uh, you can't ask me why, but it's just how it is. I fucking hate the bastards. I do. I don't give a fuck what people think about that, but I do hate the cops. I do, and I have my own reasons why. It's not like any Hassan Campbell or wannabe shit. It's something I don't even want to talk about. People that love to talk about all this shit. It's typically it would be them that goes back to jail, and it's these people that's why was that Sam Campbell? That's one thing I saw with this guy because people say he have a gun and shit like that. He was standing being totally, and I mean totally disrespectful towards the police. Uh, it wouldn't have worked here in Denmark, and that's not any colorism or anything. It's got nothing to do with color. It's got something to do with respect. He didn't respect these two officers, even though I don't. I know it's windy. I know it's windy. I can do this. I can mute myself. I hope I can. Why can't I? You see, I saw him with this big motherfucking gun, standing outside from his. I think it's where he lived. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Uh, it was where he lived, and to be honest, yeah, maybe that's a nice little place he's got going on there. But the way he talked to the cops, I would have been shot. Me, here, right here. If I talk shit, I live here. I live here. So of course I got a place to live. I'm not saying that. So I'm not saying I don't have a place to live. I'm just saying it's uphill. It's one of the good news. Uh, Kevin is his name. Kevin, good dude, stand-up guy. I was literally today. I'm gonna show people what I mean when I say I don't have a place to live. You see, of course I got my mailbox and shit. I'm not gonna show you what my name is. I got all the names, shit. This bridge. Want to hear under the bridge downtown? This is Copenhagen, and at nighttime it's a huge. It don't look that huge, but this street is like. This is only one side of the street, though. That's why I don't. This tower would be there in real life. So I don't understand this. But he's making the picture so you can see where it's at. He's not making the pictures complete, so it's like one to one. You know what I mean? Not one to one. What the fuck do I mean with that? One to one. This is how I live. Look, this is how I live. This is I have over here I have all my stuff, some guitar shit. Um, I have I got my. Oh, actually, I'm doing. Hey, Jayway, you want to come up and shoot some shit, Jayway? I can post the link if you want to. It's no biggie. It's no biggie at all. I can try to post it, then I can see if somebody want to go up. You never know. You see, I'm like, look, I'm showing how I'm. Oh, there's a guitar, and there's a guitar, and let's look what guitars it is. Oh, it's a Fender Stratocaster. Oh, and it's a custom. Well, can you see that? No, you cannot. It's a Fender Stratocaster, and it's a custom body. This is a Fender Telecaster. That's actually more expensive, but I'm playing on this goldy motherfucker right now. This is a hand to make sounds and shit. This is actually, I'm working on this one right now. I'm making a song, so I'm working on this. It's a beautiful instrument. Beautiful. Working on this one right now. You see, there's this capo on it. No, we can't. I actually not see it. No, it's not. Where the fuck did I put that? Oh, there. It's there. This is actually a Squire. That's a less expensive Fender. It's their. It's their. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that, Joey. I'll uh. I'll find the link and I will post the motherfucking link for you. Oh, what the fuck? You see, you think you have something's right with, then it's all broken and shit. But I'm so lucky that I just, yeah, then you're not that lucky when you just cleaned up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was lucky. Kind of funny lucky, though. Um, it's like this. Oh, there's a J in it. Oh shit, man! I couldn't see shit. Now I can see shit. Lucky for me, it was a pencil. K U A 9 rock. No, I love that shit with the Q. I don't know, is that Q or not? You know what I mean? Oh shit! It's gonna go good. It's quick. Jay, wait. I'm normally quick to this shit. Normally, you gotta think I'm. It's me. And but I was like, I was hearing. I was sitting at the bus stop, chilling. That's a place where there's a park, and but I call it the bus stop because my bus goes from there. Uh, so I was sitting there, and these thugs came up, and they were fucking funny, you know, real gangsters, real, and they were from, it was kind of funny. I think you had to be there. And that's typically men. You can't, can't fucking multitask. This should be the link, J-Way. It should be. It never should with me. Normally, I'm right. I can see if I'm right. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. I was right, wasn't I? Man, J-Way, you're fucking me up. Is it okay, J-Way, or is it bad? Because there was this scissor, on my table, there was this chair cost a fortune. And look, it's just a fucking chair. It's got nothing. What's special with that fucking chair? Nothing. Nothing. But when you sit down in it, you sit like a king. I can't explain how. It's a fucking normal chair. I'm getting the Jones, man. Already, man. Shit. I'm not sure that the link is right. You know what I mean? Oh, there he was. There he was. I saw him. Hey, J-Way.
Yo,
Can you hear me? Oh, there he was.
can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, 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 yeah. You're good. You are good, sir.
I don't know, you're very low on my phone.
You on your phone? Me too, actually.
I'm gonna try to go back
Uh-huh.
down and come back up.
Why? It's all good. You sound good. Okay. I don't know what's wrong. Sometimes it's sometimes. Oh, it was me that was muted that way. Sorry, man. I pushed the wrong button. When I tried to get over here, it was my fault, Jay. I'm sorry, man. Come on up again. Man, you thought, why the fuck can't I hear you? You must have been thinking that. What the fuck? Sorry, man. That was literally something I did not feel at all. It is a touch phone, so it is, it all to phones. I like that today. I don't think you can buy a phone, but yeah, I know you can, but it's not that normal anymore. It was my fault anyway. So can you come up again? No, man. Oh, J-Way, I hate it was my fault, man. Fuck. Oh, shit. But man. Oh, there he is. Good, man. Hey, J-Way. Hey, are there?
Yeah, you can hear me now?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
Still sounding a little low, but I don't know, whatever.
You sound good here. You sound like with good volume and
Yeah, I
all that
think it's
shit.
my phone. I think I gotta go exchange it.
Yeah, me too, actually. You want to hear a funny story. In Denmark, you have to do some shit like security shit that called My ID. We had something called Easy ID before. They made it to My ID now, because then you get a code and you can use your own code, and then you go to the bank, and it's very safe. It's a good idea. But then, I made this because I bought a cheap phone. I bought all my kids, and not even my own kids, but my stepkids back then, uh good phones, and my wife and shit. They got good phones. And I'm the only one back now, but with a very old phone. But I made this My ID on it,
Right.
and I called my bank and I said, why can't I go on and see what I got of money on on my phone anymore? And they said, because you got a Huawei. And I said, what? Because you have a Huawei. It's not a Google phone. I said, yeah. I said, you can't make My ID over your phone. I said, I just did. No, that can't be. I said, I just did. And you know what I have to do now? I have to go to a computer, log in, use my phone, which they say it's a lie, to acknowledge that it's okay to go on the computer side. Isn't that
So
weird?
what are
It's
you on
just the
right
James
now?
Bond. I'm just on the regular. I have a Visa card, and I can use the computer. I have a computer in here, so I can go in there. I have the only thing they don't got is a cam. You can't cam up in there, so you can't go with StreamYard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like stupid. It's kind of stupid because we have gaming computers, but it's with gaming chairs and all. I actually have a fucking funky room I could use at night. Nobody uses it, and it's soundproof and shit like that. It would be a studio, you know what I mean, with microphones and shit. But they don't use it as that because there was a YouTuber living here before.
Yeah.
You see, you pay like it would be like what 6,500 kroners. That's actually exactly $1,000 for living here.
Damn.
Then you have free washing. It's in middle of the city. You got to remember that. It's my out of the window. It's the city. It's just the city. It's within the city, and it's actually downtown. If I go like 10 meters, there's street food. If I go 10 meters the other way, there's street food. And if I go like 50 meters up there, it's downtown with all the walking streets and all the people, all the fucking, like
Downtown Brown.
thousands of them. Yeah. Downtown Brown, you saw me, yeah, walking the streets, And it's actually a beautiful city, It's a small, like, but I'm like, I don't like the new shit with these trains, in the middle of the fucking, where you used to walk. Suddenly there's trains. That's
Yeah,
like
do
one
you
fun.
remember what was it, yesterday or the day before, we were talking about crime over here in New York?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
not yesterday, but the day before, a guy shot his girlfriend and her sister and killed her, maybe like 5 minutes from my house. And then
No.
yesterday, two kids get into a gunfight in front of a high school over here by me, and he gets shot in the arm and the chest, and then he runs
No.
inside the school, and they had to put the school on lockdown. And there was like 100 freaking cop cars around here, bro, looking for this guy and trying to take the guy that got shot out of here.
Oh my God, man. What
It
the fuck?
just,
And
it's not
it's within
stopping.
like yeah, it's not stopping. Yeah, but I think New York is on its way back to what it was in the 80s, to be honest with
Yep,
you.
yep.
It sounds like that. Sounds like that the crime rate is getting up like quickly, actually.
You know
you
what it
know, it
is?
was
When we were growing
no,
up,
no.
we didn't mind duking it out with our fists and coming away with a black eye or a bloody nose. You know what I mean? But
That is what
nowadays,
it's.
these kids don't want no marks on their face, so they're gonna use a fucking gun, right? Because all
Yeah,
you gotta do is pull the
yeah,
trigger, boom, and you got them. So it's like they don't
true,
even want to
true.
put in work. You know what I mean? At least be a
No,
man.
yeah, but they're not men. They're like, but in all their fairness, it's the like Curtis Mayfield say, it's educated fools from uneducated schools. And
Yeah.
he loved New York. He loved New York. He loved the rhythm and the sound and like all the people, everything. New York is I must say, of all the cities I've been in the United States, New York is my favorite.
Yeah,
It
don't get me
is.
wrong. Coming here for a week, you know what I mean, or two
Yeah,
weeks, and
yeah,
enjoying yourself, you'll have a great time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because you're gonna
I
be
know what you
around,
mean. I know
you're
what
gonna
you
be
mean.
around the tourist areas, and you know what I mean. There's gonna be a lot for you to do, but to actually come to some of these neighborhoods over here and see what goes on, you're not gonna want to be around there.
No, no, it's the same. We have something called, and you know what's kind of funny. If you like translated to English, it's called the Violent Pond,
A
and
violent
it's
pond.
because it's called Volksmose, and Vol means violence,
Okay.
Mose means pond. So it actually means, and it's no, the cops don't even want to go there. No cops are there
Wow.
because they don't, they're not, they're afraid of going there. And I understand them because they get shot at, they get like,
Yeah.
they don't give a fuck, the youth. They don't give they hear that drill and they're like dancing weird dance to it and like wearing totally weird pants and listening to this and getting dreads and I laughed at those because he said there's no black people in Denmark. That's like saying that. It's just stupid. But of course, there's hoods. But no people go there.
Right.
Because it's a disaster. Going there as a white as a Danish guy after 11 o'clock, forget it. Forget it. You would be smashed. You would be. They'll take all your money. And it's sad to say, but that's people from all over the world, also Danish people. It's all in Denmark. It's not colorism. It's like neighborhood. Like you got like
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like yeah. It's where it's the block they're from. The block. You know what I mean? They protect their block and their mothers and shit like that. And they give them money when they make some. It's a I'm going to talk about it, but I'm not. I said no because they wanted me to go to the ghetto and talk about because I lived there for like a minute. But I don't want to go out there and talk because I'm working for something called Voices from the Street. I'm telling my story every day. I get paid good amount of money for doing it. There's a homepage. You wouldn't be able to understand it anyway, so it would be stupid for you to go there. You can't even. Yeah, maybe you can translate it. I don't know, but it's a very very good organization. It's guides. I'm called a guide right now. Oh, sorry, I'm a guide right now, Jay. And I'm uh, I'm out telling about what's happening in the streets. And actually, I think it's an American thing. I don't know. But anyway, doing that, you're doing something for the youth because they need people out there to talk about the problem. because it's getting worse. It's getting way worse than we ever thought. The problems out there, and it's all gangs, and it's not it's a other thing. I can't explain it, but they really love their neighborhood, and they would do anything for their block. I was out there, and I saw people how they rent their apartment out for drugs. It is what it is. When people do that, they have in the nighttime they have this crack house going on, and what the fuck, it's like, and then like 10 hours after, man, you're sitting there, like blown out. I remember these days, like yesterday. That's why I'm saying today I miss my dog. Just today, just for today, I'll miss my dog. It would be weird if I didn't miss him. He's the only man. Oh, J-Way, there he is. Hey, hey, hey,
How do I sound
hey,
right now?
you sound good, man.
Oh, cause
Good.
no, I had bought a laptop the other day,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah, I was on my phone, and then I remember I kept telling you I can't really hear you. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I hopped down and I said, let me try going on, with my laptop, and
You
then
sound much better, like
yeah,
also vocally,
yeah, now I'm on my
So,
laptop, so
and you can hear me like now.
perfect.
Uh, Okay, man, cool. I was just saying it's getting worse in these neighborhoods. The kids are getting out of control because the moms and the dads they're very here in Denmark they're either Muslims. They believe in something. Some of the other things is Baptists, and they're religious people. Many of them,
Right.
and but their kids are not. They're literally not. They hate it. They don't want to go to these prayers, and they send them to prayer. Like it's like it's if you do something wrong when you're very young, like when you're like 12, 13, they send you to the Middle East, and you got to go to this Bible school, and you just read the Quran like 24/7, and you can read it, without the words, you can't, just by saying. It's like they do with the Torah, and some Christian people, they can do it, they can say even each verse, you know what I mean? I just heard some very interesting shit. Um, but these you gotta take care of the youth first, before you take care of the interesting shit. But the interesting shit you gotta take care of too. There's this guy living here. He's called Imran. He's from he's a Persia. He's very proud of Persia. And he told me, he said, Matt, who killed Jesus? And I said, uh, well, yeah, who did they believe in? I said, they believed in God. Yeah, but who did they kill? His son. And it's like, you don't know what to say there, because, but I knew what to say. I was just, I was playing his game. But he said something interesting. And he said there were proof for it, but I don't believe him. He said that Jews, and because they were going after Christians for the longest.
Right.
And I don't know if it's true. And he said, "Man, actually, the Muslims were not mad because they had the same belief. They believed in Jesus too,
Right.
but he was a
It's a
prophet for
different
them."
story.
Yeah, it's a different
They
story, but
both
they believe
believe
in
in the
him.
same thing. It's just different names and different stories.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. But the Jews, they have no Messiah. And he said in the year 700, the Christians and the Muslims made a deal in Jerusalem. There should not be allowed to be any Jews there. And I don't believe that. But it was said, and I was like, what? Do you mean? He said, but who do you think killed Jesus? And I was like, yeah, he's got something going on there, but the conspiracy is like way out there. It's like what? It's like, but it was kind of like okay. It was interesting to hear about. You know what I mean? Sometimes everything can be interesting when you hear it from the right guy. If he tells it with passion and and belief and shit. But I got no problem. He's a Muslim, and I'm a. We got no problem living together. Here it's fine. But the funny thing is, they don't eat when we make food. Together, and sometimes we make fried chicken to them and shit like that. But they don't want to eat it because they think we made it with like fat from like. A animal or something like that. But we don't. We will never do that. From a pig or something like that. We would never do that.
You see, religion does not have no color. No matter what religion
No,
you are, it
no,
does not matter what color, race, country you come
exactly,
from. You know, it, it,
exactly.
beliefs might be different. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
As my beliefs might
Maybe
be
a
different,
little. Yeah, 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 yeah. You're right there.
but
But you're right about that. Religion have no color at all, at all. None whatsoever. Everybody, you see, the Christian is the biggest religion in the world, Christianity.
right.
And when we say the biggest religion in the world, we're talking many people. And, they can't all be living in fucking United States. Because, there's like 4.2 billion people believing in, no, not billion. What is it? Is it that?
And where?
No, it's not. It's not, but in Christian people, it's like ridiculous how many we are. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. It's not that many, but I'm like a Christian because I'm I'm not using the Bible that much, but in every hotel you go in, why is it always there? In
Yep.
every hotel, motel you go in, there's always the Bible.
You said
It's
everywhere.
the most every hotel and every
Yep.
motel you go
Yep.
in. Isn't it the same in the United States
Yep.
that the Bible is there? You see,
It's in the drawer.
it,
It's in the top drawer.
yeah,
Every
it's
hotel
yeah, top
you go
drawer
to.
in every hotel and the jail too. You don't have it in jail?
Do we have a jail?
Do you have the Bible in jail also, like in the
Yeah.
hotels?
You're
Yeah,
allowed,
we do too. We do
you're
too.
allowed to have a religious book with you. So if you want the Bible, you can,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or if you want the Quran.
Oh, we have the Bible like in our drawer in the prison because Christianity is like so big in Denmark. So, of course, if they know there comes a man from another country, they won't. They will take the Bible away just to respect, out of respect. Because there's a lot of respect in jails here in Denmark. It's about respect. It's about respecting each other. Like prison guard to inmate. It's like it's another system.
Yeah.
Um,
Yesterday I heard Dose say that they're trying to take God out of everything now, and he's
why?
right. He's right. They're trying to
Yeah.
take God out of, you know what I mean, everything that it's always been in. Our money is in God we trust and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Too. So what are they going to start doing now? Come out with new forms of currency, and it's a thing where you don't have to believe in him. You know what I mean? You don't have to believe in
No,
anybody.
I know. No, 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 no. Nobody says that. Nobody forces you to
But
believe in it. Hey, Bonnie. I just had to say hi to Bonnie. She was there. I didn't see her. And Jayway, she said hi to you, Jayway. So
hi,
I told her I
Bunny.
have to say hi to her. Yeah.
But
But you're right, man. We go further and further away from. There's those. Those is not stupid at all, by any means, all the ways. He's not always stupid. So
yeah,
that's why I don't like him because he know he lies. He
yeah,
knows that, and of course he's a little uneducated, and that's like coming from like being the environment he's from. He's talk very gangster and all. It's got to be real. It's got to be street. It's got to be that. It's got to be this. Read some books. Do some shit. I think maybe he read one book in his whole life. You know. I'm not saying you have to read all the time, but you know what I mean is you got to read some shit, and he sometimes he just sounds, when you say dialect instead of dialogue, and you did
yeah.
it again and again, even though people said it. One man said it to me one time. I would never say dialect again. And then he got factual to say that dialect was like the way you spoke and the way you conducted yourself. I was like, why is saying factual? Why
But
is
I
saying
mean,
that?
it's like a tongue twister because there's some people instead of saying specific, they say Pacific.
Yeah. Oh,
they
is that New
get
York
they get that confused all the time. Instead of saying,
Pacific?
hey, this specific thing, they say, hey, this Pacific thing.
Oh, I know what you mean. I can hear it now. I can hear it, of course.
And just sometimes you get mixed up with your words.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry, I'm a little late. I had to
No,
get
it's all
some.
right.
It's fine, and then like I'm drinking this brand of cola, and I like to put it up in this. Not because we don't have glasses, we have glasses all over. Look how I live. It's like, oh, that's a new record with me. It's the same old, but it's actually the last one I made. It was like, and look how fat I am. Yes, but I'm having a good time. Can you see that? I'm literally laughing my ass off. I
Yeah,
was playing, and this
I'd
is
be drinking Pepsi.
you've been drinking Pepsi. Which I drink this brand because it's cheap and it's a good brand. It's a Danish brand called Harbo, and some famous people drinks in Denmark because it's like the better than
Oh, I
they
thought that
think
said
it's better
Coke
because it's
on it. I
Danish.
thought that was Coca Cola.
No, it's not. It's yeah, it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I've been cutting
I
down
think
on that too because too much sugar, man.
I drink it without sugar in it.
Oh, sugar free?
Yeah, this is a 0% sugar. This one.
Yeah.
Instead, there's zero.
Oh,
Zero.
wow.
Yeah,
Is there caffeine in it still?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, see that I could do. You know what I mean? I need the caffeine a little bit, but I don't need.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Actually, I need the sugar too, but I have to cut down. I got diabetes, and hey, Jones Riley, I hadn't seen you there. It's fun to see Riley. He's a good dude, also.
Yeah, I'm
It's
kind of
love.
like pre-diabetic too, so I got to cut down on a lot of stuff so I don't actually get diabetes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that's a motherfucker. We don't want to have that
You
one.
know what it is? During the sea, all we were doing was sitting home eating, man. Everybody gained weight.
Yeah,
I lost 7 pounds so far since I've been, you know, eating better. I'm trying to stay consistent. I bought those uh
yeah.
I bought those packs of things that you could put in water to make it like flavorful? Because I cannot drink water plain at all.
No.
I just do not like the taste. If there is a taste to water, but I need flavors.
Yeah, flavors. I have to take some. I'm getting. I've had a seizure, um,
Did
and I
you?
haven't had a seizure. Yeah, I did, and
What is a seizure actually?
I'm epileptic.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like, what is a seizure? Like, what happens to you?
It's
Muscle
like
contract?
you cramps. You like all stiff. You fall and you start to shake.
Oh wow!
Like a motherfucker. You're doing the break dance, you're like doing the hustle and shit.
I don't mean to laugh,
No,
but
it's actually kind of bad. No, it's nothing to laugh at, but I got it and I can laugh at it because it's
yeah,
happening to me. And you can actually eat your tongue, so people have to take care of your tongue, but don't put your hand in a man's mouth who's got a seizure because suddenly he can close it and he can beat like a fucking crocodile when he's like got a seizure.
do
You're
they say
strong as
that?
fuck.
Do they say to turn them on their side or no?
That's there's a big discussion there. I think you should just let the man be. Maybe sometimes if you know what you're doing,
Right, right,
take the take the head and follow it. Just don't move it. Follow it. If you go,
right,
you literally need to let go of your hands. No power to your hands. Just let him do what you have to do and go with him. You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
It's very difficult, but and some people say that's not the way to do it. But if you can do it, it's the way to do it.
How long it usually lasts?
If normally to like 30, 40 seconds to a minute to
Oh,
like
okay. So,
yeah, because it can you can go in a seizure and then you can go back and you can go in a seizure, you can go back.
oh damn.
You know, I lean back. No, I'm not. It is what it is. It's sad and it's a very violent. Actually, we have. I'm epileptic. Michael is epileptic here in this house. We're like 12 men.
Okay.
This house, I was living in a similar house. There's a similar house in there, in there with similar bed, similar shit. I got the similar room because I said I want to live like this because it's no, it's not. You pay $1,000. You want to have something for your money, and you get this TV package. You can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, I see.
I get this. We get this, and if I do like this, if I do like this, you can see we got something called UTV, and if I go out of that, I can go back, actually back, and here you can see if I go down there. There's YouTube, Prime Video, Apple TV, Disney,
Yeah, I watch a
Netflix,
lot of
you.
YouTube on the TV, but I watch it on the
Yeah,
TV,
yeah,
I can't type.
yeah. You can do that. You can. Oh, I know. I love this. This. Moonfall. Uh, this Mandalorian. I love this one. This one. Have you
Yeah,
seen this one?
yeah,
The
yeah.
Mandalorian. I like that shit. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I haven't
Uh,
had cable in like 2 years, man. I got rid of cable.
yeah, 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 yeah. This is not cable. This is kind of a. How can I say that? It's a.
Like apps,
Not
right?
cable. Can you? It's apps. It's all apps. It's not like this.
But you
I
got
got
Disney
this
right
app
there?
now,
Is that
but
Disney?
you can see this app. Yeah, there's Disney there.
Yeah.
But this
Hulu,
app,
Netflix.
See,
Yeah.
UTV is my app. I use this. You can see why because on this I can see live TV. It's just a half minute delayed.
Okay.
See, I can see all these channels. And there's tennis, Djokovic. Oh shit, he's playing against Wawrinska.
That's
He's
tennis, right?
yeah.
Djokovic. Yeah, I remember. I know
Extremely,
his name.
yeah, Djokovic. Yeah, he's just from Serbia. He's the richest motherfucker in sports. Like no, like Jordan is of course the richest sportsman ever. But the man who won most prizes is actually Djokovic. He won for $138 million in prize money. Only in prize money, not in any what what I wanted to say, not like in uh, in a commercial deal or something like that. No, no, it's all you can see. And people here got kids, so we have this kid room here for the kids. They got its own TV, so they can see. They can play basketball. But it's very messy right now because we got a 2-year old kid. His dad is here. He's 28. He's very funny. His name is Nikolai. That's my old hood. That's my old town. That's the hood. This street, they're selling a lot of drugs. I don't know why it's a picture for like the oh, that's my shit. It's actually I bought it in the United States. I bought it in New York actually.
Yep. Don't put
Revolution Nike.
put it in the one that's this way.
Is that a basket jersey or something? Like, what is it? I bought it in New York. I never figured out what kind of sport it was
Not that one.
representing.
Okay, so either one.
Because, do you know that, J-Way?
Thanks, bro. Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Do you know what this is? Is this a jersey in some sport? Is that like a sport? What sport? I bought it in New York.
Nike Revolution. I think
Yeah,
it's just a brand. I don't think that's a team.
just a
I could
brand.
be wrong.
Okay. I don't know, but I was like, I just bought it in New York because I thought it looked cool. I was in the store in New York. It was not in Brooklyn, but it was like close to. No, it was not. It was not close to Brooklyn. It was close to Queens. And I went to Queens afterwards just to see Queens. There's a lot of heavy. Oh shit! Sorry, baby, I gotta mute up. No, it's not that bad. I'm just going to here. There's never windy down here. Never. I don't know why. Yeah, of course, it's the buildings. I know that, uh,
Where do you
but
go?
how's it going, Jay? There is the guy. He wanted to sell me this coffee shop. I told him I wanted to make a cocktail bar there
Yeah.
because there is like the government this building is a government building. It's from 1929. It's an old fucking building. Not that old, actually. 100 years old. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. My building is just as old where I live, but it's nice inside.
Yeah. Well, you
But
figured,
it's old.
they were all built back in the day.
Yeah, because here, what this is actually. You can see there, it's the ministerium. It's what we call it in ministry. It's the environment border. you see the crown over there? No, you can't from here. Can you see
Mhm.
the white shit I'm pointing at? There, there,
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
That's a crown. That's a crown. A very big crown. And then because in Denmark, it's the queen. We have to say God save the queen and all that shit. So the queen is always represented. The monarchy, our we got the oldest monarchy that still is existence to this day. We've been a monarchy since 958.
958.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We're the oldest kingdom alive, you know. Actually, our bloodline is a lot of the English motherfuckers and shit like that. It's
Damn.
kind of funny. Yeah, we spread our seeds like semen, sorry, seeds. we like we like some motherfuckers. And back when we were Vikings, we were just as bad. But we are big. We were big, very big country back then. Now we're like a very small country. We're not. I don't think we're just as big as New York State. I don't think so. I don't.
What other countries do you border?
Germany.
You border Germany?
Yeah, that's the only border we. Yeah, and we could go to Sweden, but Germany is the only border we have. Like, that's the border we
Damn.
go through. I drove. I've driven to Spain. I've been driving to Spain some a lot of times actually. And then you drive through the first border you go to is Germany.
Yeah,
Then the next border is yeah.
I have a lot of friends that was in the military, and they say that one of the first bases they take you to, I think, is Ramstein Air Force Base, and it's in Germany.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is in Germany. There's a lot of. I saw USS Iowa. I've been on that hangar ship,
Oh
that
yeah.
aircraft carrier. Yeah, I was on that ship because it came to Aarhus where I live. It's the second biggest city in Denmark,
Oh wow.
and they were like outside on the ocean, very long out. So you have to take a small boat, a kind of a big boat actually out there to go on the hangar, and it was very, very. It was special to me. I wanted to go there because it was in '83, and we didn't have shell tops in Europe. Toe tops, you know what I mean? Shell
Yeah, yeah,
tops.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And I wanted some. I saw those from Rocksteady Crew, not fucking those from the lab or the slab or the Slab City lab. You know, you know what I mean? It was like those from Rocksteady Crew. I admired him as a motherfucker. I was a b-boy, so I had to get some shoes. Mine was worn out. I bought some in Nashville when I was 12. Uh, and, I went back. I went out on the boat and I said, does anybody have shell tops here on board? And said, maybe you're lucky. And there was this dude, he had like 10 pairs, all new in different colors. I bought them all.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I was 13 years of age. He said, you don't have the money. I said, you want to bet? And he said, yeah. I said, how much? $100. And we bet $100. I won them. So he took $100 off his shelf. But they were expensive. Let me be honest.
Right.
I had to pay, what was it? $120 a piece.
Damn.
A pair, $120 a pair. back then, and back then that was like 1,000 kroners. That was because the dollar was like a lot back then. That $8 was a lot of crowns. That was like 11 crowns or something. It was just as the pound. It was just as strong. It was the same money as the pound. You know what I
Right.
mean? The dollar has taken a fall. Not a lot kind of, but it is what it is. But I hope, that the economy is not that bad. It's still 6.5 kronas. That's a lot of, so for getting like $100. But we still have the biggest bill in Europe, because they took the 500 euro bill back. They're taking it back.
Oh,
We
are
had
they?
a 500 euro. Yeah, because it's like 500 euros. It's like 600, $700 in one bill. You see, drug
Yeah.
dealers, how they used it like a motherfucker.
Right.
They
Right.
used it, so they could, and they used it a lot. And the police, they confiscated like a lot of these bills. And they said, man, they're using these bills. And suddenly there were a lot in France and Monaco, and all these rich places. There were a lot of these bills being used.
Yeah. They
And
were
you
being
would think of,
to all those countries.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And in France, suddenly in Paris, in cheap places, they were using 500 euro bills, you know, in a fucking corner store with a fucking 500 euro bill.
Yeah.
That's kind of suspicious. It's just a suspect, That's kind of what the fuck, He's got 500 euros and he still want to buy, cheap chicken. What the fuck?
See, that's the
Why
funny
don't?
thing. People don't know how to use things because even over here in America, they counterfeit the $100 bill a lot, right? First of all,
Yeah, yeah,
any store that gets $100 bill, they're already suspicious right up to that.
yeah.
So
It's
they
the same.
go and,
Yeah,
and they check it, you know what I mean? And a lot of times they don't get away with it. So for a phony $100 bill that make you pay $50, right? You give them 50
yeah,
bucks,
yeah,
they'll give you $100 phony bill. So you know, and like you said, you can't go to the freaking corner store and get like $5 worth of stuff. You're like, what's wrong with you?
yeah,
And
yeah.
they're gonna catch you. So instead of making like the tens and the 20s, you know what I mean, something that could to pass good. They doing the wrong number. They doing the wrong bills.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And you see, suddenly, like in where they sell like salads and greens, all these vegetable stores, they were like using 500 bills as fuck. And 500 bills in euros, that's 3,200 kronas. That's like yeah, as I said, a 700 bill. It would be more like a 700 bill. That's crazy.
It is.
That would be back in the old days where you have 1,000 bill. You know what I mean?
You know
I
what's
remember
crazy?
that.
Trying to keep convert the bills into other currency.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We said no to the euro. We didn't want to have it because why should we were satisfied with what we had, and said, but the euro is worth more, and we said no, it's not for us. It's
Right.
the same. It would just be, you just pay two something for a burger instead of 12 kronas, 10, 20 kronas. That's like, we don't care. And they were like, well, we want you in, we were already in the union. And we said, that's it. That's how long we want to go. We don't want to have your money. We don't want to have your designs. We want to be Danish. So, it's like, it was like, just like, they understood what we meant. We didn't mean any harm, or we
Right.
don't want any other people here or anything bad. We were saying it with humor and with a good smile on our face, in a good way, not in a bad way, but in a good way. But sometimes people they get, yeah, frustrated over the smallest thing. It's it's stupid.
I was never in a currency exchange place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never went to one.
It's no, it's kind of boring actually to be on to go. All that talk about money. You want to see a weird place? This is in the middle of the forest in Denmark. All these small people you see is people. It's just as big. It's in real size. It's actually bigger, but it's like it looked like a basket, but it's like huge. And you walk up there, you're like a lot of meters up, like a lot of foot, or
Those
what
are
the fuck you
people
want to
there?
call it. Yeah, there were people.
Holy shit.
And we have our four men. That's in our harbor town called Esbjerg. We got these. Look at the man, how small he is. These men. We got four of them. That's weird, but it's new. It's not old. It's new. What do you call it? It's new art. It's and they made these four men like uh, not that long ago. See, that's our gaming room. So you see, if I had a webcam, I would set it on, and I could sit there and chat all night. It was the Samsung and shit like that. And the computer is, I don't think it's that expensive, but it's an okay gamer computer. You can play all kinds of, but I play this. And I play this. Actually, how much do you think there is here? That's what I drink in cola in 1 month.
Do you return the bottles? Do they give you money for them?
How much money do you think is here?
Oh, I don't know. We return the bottles. We get like $2. You know what I mean?
Here is like $150 maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
You get a lot for your bottles here. You get a lot. That's why people they recycle everything. You get a lot. That's a smart, but you pay for it. You pay for it. When I buy this, I pay 3 extra kroners.
Did you?
So if I throw it away, yeah, I do. I do every time. Every time you pay for the bottle, you pay for the bottle. You pay for it. So it's up to you if you want to return it. Isn't that funny? But that's how they fucking save plastic when it comes to bottles. But there's like people that don't have jobs that on disability help or something. They're like not quite right minded. You know what I mean? It's like they're like slow. It's not to bash on these people. Sorry, people. I do not mean any harm, but I really literally mean that they live of picking bottles up. That's their life. That's what they. That's their bread, literally. Driving around on a bicycle all day, picking up bottles.
Picking up bottles?
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to
and they
do that.
recycle.
Well, I didn't really go around picking up the bottles, but what I used to do is I used to buy the 12 packs of soda, and
Yeah,
then I'd buy like 10 of them, keep them in the house for when guests come over or whatever if they want something to drink,
yeah,
and then all you
yeah,
do
yeah.
is you rinse them out and you put them back in the box. So you go
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
they're nice and neat, you know what I mean? And you get whatever, $5 back for them or whatever. And
No, oh, like that. Oh, you get a little, you get some because
well,
when I was there, we drank.
we get 5 cents
Yeah.
we get 5 cents for each can or bottle.
Oh, that's a good idea. Giving something for
Well, because
I don't care
they
if
want to encourage you to recycle here.
yeah, exactly, and that's
Recycling
what
is
they
a
do
big thing
here.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 and it always been a big thing in Denmark because now I've seen they don't. I thought they were like just washing the bottles, but they're not. They're like they make new plastic of this plastic, and that's cool.
But don't get
They
me
make new
wrong.
bottles.
You do have people that walk around the neighborhoods with like big shopping carts and a whole bunch of bags attached to the shopping carts, and
Yeah,
they go through the people's garbage and take the cans out.
yeah,
And
yeah. You have seen that, so you see what I've seen. We
yeah,
see that
so
all,
if
but
I'm gonna throw my cans out, I tend to put them in a separate bag than all the rest of my plastic, so that way when they come,
yeah,
they don't just dig open my bag and then make a hole in it and have garbage, go all over. So
yeah. Oh
they just
shit,
take
I
they
hate
take
that.
the separate bag, and they take
Yeah,
the
yeah,
bottles from
yeah,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
sometimes there's big arguments here over them. Like sometimes people will
Oh,
argue, this is my block,
but
it's always on this block.
we get a little more than 5 cents each bottle, but I think it's the double we get, like double amount of money what you get,
You
like
probably get 10 cents.
yeah, or maybe a little more. We get a quarter actually. No, we don't get a quarter. Yeah, we do get a quarter for a bottle.
You
Yeah,
get 25 cents a bottle.
and for this we get like we get 50 cents.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's because Denmark they must really be into recycling.
Really, really, are you crazy? Is you crazy? Is you crazy? You need Jesus. We would say those. What the He's funny enough. I don't, don't think I hate him and I'm the witch in Denmark. You want to say all that shit, but in real life, hello, Raleigh. I think I've said that, but there's no people here that said hello, Riley. Let's just tell you something that I'm having a good time, J-Way, because talking about something like recycling, that's not something people talk about because they think it's like boring. But when I hear you talking about it, I like it because I hear the same shit I see. I see little in Copenhagen they got bottle gangs. Like you take this side of the town, and then we take the blacks. They take this side of the town, and the Asian people they take this
Yeah.
side of the town. It's like here there. It's like race
Look,
because uh,
every time we go up on panels, man, we don't got to sit there and talk about people and talk about this and like you said,
no.
we're fucking sitting here talking about recycling bottles and getting money, bro. Like,
Yeah, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, man.
the conversation
You
could be
know,
anything. You know what I
it
mean?
can be anything that, it don't gotta be about, who's bashing who and who's fucking who and how fucked up you were and how gangster you were. And, we all been through that shit, what the
Because
fuck? And we all,
it does get sick and tired. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
how
it
many
does. It
times
does.
are you gonna call someone a meth head, but yet the guy works and supports his whole family
Yeah,
and is at work every day?
yeah.
Do you think a meth
And
head should
said,
be working every day, supporting their family?
that's,
And so it's just like it gets tiring hearing this shit over and over.
yeah, yeah, because if it was if let's say there was some truth to it, I would say, so what? Doc works. He take care of his family. He do a lot. Have you seen how much he loves his wife? I love seeing that.
Right.
I love seeing Doc, and I love seeing how much he take care of his family. It's family first, and that's the same with you, Jay Way. I can hear you always. You think about your family and you talk about your family.
Yeah.
You're not like Joe. He never talks about the same shit we talk about. It's about Mr. Skinny or Kwame Brown, or he used their name in the song. You know what he said? I literally heard that.
Well,
And that's
the problem with those that I see is that he lets his chat dictate how his live stream is gonna go. When all the weirdos go in there and they start freaking talking shit to him or doing this or doing that, it takes him away from his content. You know what I mean? Because then what he does is he goes and he addresses the weirdos, and argues
yeah.
with them, and then he stops, and then he tries to get back on content, and then somebody else will make a fake account and come in, and they just troll him. If he wouldn't really pay attention to the chat and just do his content,
But he's so he's a narcissist, and he's got problem with people calling him small, and he's got, I bet he's always talking about how well hung he is. People
yeah,
that
well,
talks about
good.
that is not
That
well
is
hung.
good for him. I don't think about it. If he is, good for him. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, good for him. What the fuck? Why should we know that?
he
You know,
back in the day, I would talk shit a bit about him, whatever, and he would make these comments to me. I'd be like, I really don't care what you think about me. You could say I'm fucking 400 pounds, and I'm fucking okay. All right.
so what?
That's supposed to hurt my feelings. Like I don't care what you think I look like.
No, and to be fair and square, he always hits you where it hurts the most. Why does he do that? Because it doesn't hurt when you do it all the time. You see, he hurt me with my mom. He hurt me very
Yeah.
bad. And I don't know if he hurt you. I don't think so. It doesn't sound like that.
No, we haven't ever
But he
really
hurt.
gotten into a pure blowout. You know what I mean? Like it was little random things here and there.
I'm glad, said she gave me an apology for taking part in that with those back then when they were going at
Who?
me about Sage. Sage, he
Oh,
was on doses back then. He was,
yeah.
he was playing with those, but and Shamrock too. But they're like and we talked about it, and it's over. It's forgotten. It's like I couldn't even. I was almost saying I was almost saying trailerhood and what's her name, Jenny character. I was almost saying these two because I couldn't remember who it was. Because Shamrock is my friend. She's a lady. She's a good woman. And
Look,
say
you
she's the
know,
man.
obviously, like not a lot of us know each other outside of this, but once you get
No,
to know
no.
the person through YouTube, you know what I mean, and you hit it off or whatever, and you talk and you're cool. You know what? Then you're cool with them. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly. You don't
I
have to.
think,
You have to.
yeah,
Oh, sorry to say, cut you out, but
that's okay.
this social media makes people look. Jay, we would fuck with each other in real life, no matter how we looked. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because we're on the same page talking. If we talk like this now, when we meet each other, we would say hi and we would laugh and we would talk. You know what I mean? Because we talked before.
right,
So we're already on the same page. It's not, for me, it's not about how you look. It's not how. It's about how you are when we talk. It's what's inside. That's why I like YouTube. You see somebody, you see what's inside a person. But then you also see the ugly side like those, but you always been a good dude, and Dog always been a good dude. Tommy always been a good dude. A lot of people, more child,
Listen,
DC,
if this was 10 years ago, you know what I
yeah,
mean, or 12 years
yeah,
ago, I would have been up at the guy's doorstep already, and you know, it would have just we would just did what we had to do, and that was it.
yeah,
I'm at the
yeah,
point
yeah,
now,
yeah.
man, where I'm not going to drive to nobody's house to go to fight them. And
No, why take the chance? I might go to jail again. Why?
what is that gonna do?
It's
He's gonna beat me up,
yeah,
or I'm gonna beat him up, or one of us is gonna get hurt in
yeah,
the head, and
yeah.
I
Maybe
don't need that.
maybe he's so maybe he's shaking so much he's taking a gun and shit.
You know what I mean? I don't need
Scared,
that.
scared. No, I don't need that too, man. You're right about that, Jay. And you're right about a lot because there is this tough guy mentality on YouTube, and that's okay because we got a lot of testosterone.
Right,
What do
right.
we call it?
We all act
Testosterone. We
tougher
call it.
than what we say we are all the time. That just comes with the nature when you're talking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, you got people from all over the country arguing. You know what I mean? You got factual from in Pittsburgh arguing with I don't know, someone in California. You got the like who's ever gonna meet up? Who's gonna fly all the way across the country to go? You know, so it's like, is it for entertainment purposes? You know what I mean? But then people say that they're sick and tired of doing it. But it seems like when they do it, they get the most people in the chat.
Mhm.
You know, when all the F shit starts coming in.
Yeah, I like when his son Campbell. I've been seeing him a couple of times,
Look, Doc
and
and
he
Tommy,
says, yeah.
Doc and Tommy came up here. They initially told everybody what their channel was going to be about. They don't want to get monetized. They don't ask for cash apps. They do what they do, and that's it, and that's it. So you could come here and you could shoot the shit about anything, whatever, whatever. They're not looking to make money. You know
Well,
what I mean? And they're not gonna make money. You know, no disrespect towards them. I'm just saying. Do you know how big of a person you have to be to really get the likes and the subscribes and the thing, you know what I mean, to actually start
mm,
making money on YouTube? If you go to that
gotta
Social
be.
Blade website, they'll show you how much people make. Yeah, they make like 7 cents for a whole video
I know. Why is Hassan Campbell so rich?
because he has 500,000 subscribers.
Is that enough to get rich?
Yeah, when he gets almost 1 million views, and then out of that 500,000 subscribers, let's just say 500 of them donate money during the show.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, and let's just say it's only $2 for that's $1,000 he's making through Cash Apps just for that
Yeah, yeah.
one episode. So he does Son Campbell makes money.
Mm, and Tommy
Kwame Brown,
Sotomayor.
yeah, right. Kwame Brown, he's got all those followers. He's got all these people that like him, and they keep sending him money. He's another one.
Mm,
You know, they make money. But any YouTuber that doesn't have more than 100,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? It's just hard. It's hard, especially
yeah.
if it's not your main job. You know, like if this is like a second job hobby where, you know what I mean, you want to come on at night, talk your shit, release some stress, or just have a chat with some good people. You know what I mean? You're not here to make money.
Mm, No,
Who cares about
not
the
at all.
numbers?
Yeah,
Everybody wants us to talk about numbers, numbers, numbers.
yeah, I hate that. I hate that. It's not about number. It's not about quantity. It's about quality.
Right.
You see, quantity is just people and likes and what can you you know they talking about the algorithm and all that shit. You can just type what you want to see.
Right. Look, there's
So if you're
times
in
I
a
love
wrong alg,
coming up here and speaking about silver. Right. There's other
yeah,
times
yeah,
we sit
yeah.
here and we bullshit about the flat Earth. There's times that we say we just bullshit about you know other issues. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know exactly what you mean because sometimes I laugh at people saying that we are wrong and we are the racist sector and
listen, if there was anyone of color that is in
yeah.
our chat, apparently they don't think we're racist. Because if they did, they would.
No. Like Suan, she's a proud Puerto Rican. She would never be on the if she thought she would be a racist. And other people called and Stanton, and a lot of good people. A lot of good people. We got a lot of good people from a lot of people all over the world. Isaac Tamu, man, he's a good man. He's been coming
Oh, I
here.
love that guy,
Actually,
man. Isaac is awesome.
Isaac is awesome. He's been coming here on my channel
Oh, does
a
he?
couple of times. Yeah, he drops by. I think our time is the same, kind of, but he's a day in front of me. No,
Yeah,
he's a whole
man.
day in front of
Isaac,
you. I think it's a
Isaac is very cool and respectful, and
yeah, yeah. Oh my God, he's respectful. Always, always. He's a very nice man. Very. Oh, I have to take something. Can you hear me, Timmy?
yeah.
Oh, good. Because I'm taking. I need some shit in here. Some shit. I don't want that. I want this motherfucker. Yeah. Do you have something called ice cream called Magnum?
Magnum.
Magnum, like these, like with an M.
What's good, Static?
Is that a
Yeah,
kid?
Static. I don't see
Yo,
him around a
yo,
lot, but
Static. Yeah,
you
Static,
know,
man. What's up?
we kicked it. I like Static. I don't see
I
him too
like
much
Static,
and
man.
shit, but
Static, he's working, he's working like with stages and shit. See, he's a stage head, and I think he's more than that.
yeah.
But he's working with, sitting like up for, I think also wrestling and shit, all kind of shit, concerts,
That's what's up.
big stuff, big shit. Yeah, he's working with that shit. I like people like that because I met a lot of people, a lot of stagehands, as you call them here when it's in music, you call them stagehands. And they're like making the stage, and they make beautiful artwork. And they're like right on time, and they're like working their asses off. And when they're finished, they're never fucked up like other people, like in the music business, like managers, R&A people, and all that shit. Stage hands is not drunk, but they like to drink when the concert is on. They get fucked up and shit. They get a free, sometimes they get free access to all. But if they have to do security work and shit like that, I don't know. But I think some of them have a ball, watching what they do, boxing matches, all kind of shit. Yeah, I was at a rigging shop today and I only had one truck. Says what points means with the stuff in the truck. I'm just chilling today. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay.
We
40
had
minutes
one
to
truck
put the
today.
stuff in the
Tomorrow you
truck.
might have four. You never know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he wasn't rigging shops today. Yeah. Oh shit, man.
See,
You
that's why I
know.
like jobs where, you go in every night, and it's something different every night. It's not like you do the same
Yeah, exactly.
repetitive thing over like every day. You go into the office, you turn on your computer, and you start getting no. I don't mind getting my
Yeah,
hands dirty. I like working, like
yeah, yeah.
you go in and you do different things every night. It's not boring. It's not repetitive, and keeps you busy.
Repetition can to drive you mad. You know.
Right. And you learn a lot.
You learn a lot, and actually, if you both do like stages for like all kind of different shit, you know a lot about stages. Then you know the motherfucker who built Prince's stage. That was like his guitar and his sign. You know all that shit. It was like beautiful made. It was like I was like, what the fuck? They made that? You crazy? And he was running around on that stage. It was huge. It was like it was a good idea.
Yeah, static. Me too, man. I couldn't sit
Yeah,
here in
I
front of
would
the
really be
computer for
unhappy working
hours.
on a computer. No, Stanley, I would be too. I would be very, I would be like, what? That's why in music they wanted me to be a producer because I've known all the hip hop records and all the b boy records because I was a b boy when I was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then I stopped. I started again doing, like when I was 23, I started doing pop locking, for like, because I did that, back when I was b-boying anyway. So I did that for like until 1999. That's only 23 years ago. I stopped. And I haven't been working since. But being that, we were like, that was at other stages. We were like making, um, there was a guy from Los Angeles called Wilbur Urbiner. He was in the biggest crew in United States in Los Angeles at the time. I can't remember what they were called. Of course, I can't remember that because they were like the rocksteady crew of Los Angeles. They were like crazy, in the late '80s. But then there came this guy called Hui. We were from 8 countries. We made a show called The Flying Horses. It was like with pop locking, and like what do you call it? Locking, locking only locking, and then popping an electric boogie, and then there were b-boying, breakdance, and I was playing guitar and I was dancing too, but I was mostly playing the guitar with the drummer. We had a drummer with us. He was the only one who wasn't an old dancer. Everybody, and you know how many chicks you get when you're together with dancers? Like b-boys and shit. You get so much pussy, man. It's like you're like swimming in a water of pussy.
So did you have like a manager and all that type of shit?
Yeah, 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 all the type of shit. I actually got some. You want to
A
see some funny shit?
publicist?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have all shit here. You can see all kind of shit that
And
I do.
without telling me an exact number, like what was one of the biggest checks you ever got?
Oh man, that's a
Don't give
hard
don't
one.
give me don't give me the real number. Estimate. But you had to split it 5 ways, right?
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't get it out of the bank the same day. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's enough to
Yeah,
tell me. Okay.
yeah. Okay. So it is what it is. But
Yeah.
and Jay Way, I could show you a lot now, but I can see it's like I haven't made. But you couldn't see it anyway. I have to make like actually Static said it. I had to make yeah. There's so many chicks that dance exactly Static. It's crazy. But like I think it was Static, or I think it was I can't remember who said it, but I should make like some of my music. I got some of my records here. I got a TV show was in. This TV show was in. Um, wait, what the fuck? This TV show was in. It was called Coming Up, and it's called DR. That's our the main channel here in Denmark, and that's the record company I was on. I don't know if you can see it here.
Yeah.
Oh, I have my. No, I cannot see it. It's stupid.
You
It's
you
stupid
would
not
probably
work.
get girls that didn't even know who the hell you were.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh,
They
there
just
it
wanted
is.
to party.
Replay. They just wanted to know. I was with Prodigy. That's me on all the bills, all the 100 bills. That's me. That's on them.
Oh yeah?
My head. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you can't see it here, but if you see my head, I can see if I can do something so you can see it. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, what the fuck? No, yeah, thank you. No, I can't actually not. It's hard, but I'm on all. Can you see this 100 bills? Can you see that?
Yeah.
It's my fucking face that's on. Can you see there's a face? It's my ugly motherfucking face that's on it. And I had this goat, I had what the fuck, it was like, it was worth it. Oh my God. Oh, oh, sorry, Jimmy. I just had to came down. I'm gonna eat, it looks, I hate when people just eat, and you see it. Um, I would never eat food. I'm eating because I got low blood sugar.
Hold on, I got a phone call. All right, Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Yeah. You shouldn't be. Oh shit. No. Mm, no. Mm. I can't find this NFL coin, man. The Cowboys. We ordered the Cowboys coin, don't you remember? No, I'm gonna have to after this. Oh shit. I hope I didn't delete it. Nothing. What colors do they have? Eggy fry. Fry. Yeah. Yeah. Don't do. Yeah. 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 Yes. So, mm, mm. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
I, I don't think I muted myself, did I?
No, you did not.
Yeah.
And I couldn't mute you because I wasn't on the computer. So.
Nah. She was gonna. They have a sale on those Crocs. Do you know what
Oh,
Crocs are?
yeah, Crocs is good. It's good for my. Actually, you got my toenail ripped. They just operated it off, so I could use a pair of Crocs right now.
Yeah. So she said like if you buy 2 pairs, you get 20% off. If you buy 3 pairs, you get 30% off. And if you buy 4 pairs, you get 40% off.
Okay, rock and roll.
Just loves freaking shopping.
Yeah, she's a woman. You
And
know, we have. She's a furious mouse fixator.
listen, Matt, every
Yeah,
day there's at least 1 to
I
2
know,
accidents down here.
man. Is her name Hella? Like my ex. You know
Every
what is funny
day.
shit. My not my ex-wife. My real ex-wife. Like my ex-fiance I just was together with for 10 years. She said she wanted me to get this tattoo off. She would marry me before I got it off, and I never got it off. Because I love this woman. I
Yeah,
love this woman. Särskilt jag älskar henne. Det vill du. Jag älskar henne på jorden.
right.
I love that bitch. She's cool. She's likable. She would never call the cops on me, no matter what the fuck I did. No, what I did to Helen, she would just call. Oh, he was just angry. I just went away. And no, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, see,
When people, but I'm not even mad anymore. I'm just, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. But it is what it is. Sometimes I smoke too much. I know that. It's a fact I do. Sometimes I eat my medicine in a wrong way. I do. And I get strong medication. Yes, I do.
right.
I got a broken back. I got a form of broken back that's not healed well. Um, I have knees that are very, very, very destroyed because of breakdance. Actually, that's the truth.
Yeah, my
Because I
knees
made
are
some move.
done.
Yeah, my knees are done too.
No homo, because they'll
It's
clip that and say something else.
no homo. No, but you're right, man. It's no homo. But when we get older, these young people. I know. How old are you? Can I ask you that, Joey?
Yeah, 42.
That's what I mean. You're like 42. You're a grown ass man. I'm 51. No, I'm 51 next month, but that's like being 51.
Yeah,
But the thing is, I'm at my 51 years. But the thing is, my wife told me that she would never make my ex that just made me come here with 12 men. You want to hear some funny shit? We had 12 men, 12. And this is a crisis center for men, but they can't call it that in Denmark. They can't. Because nobody hit their wives. And that's true. None of us hit our wives. They just called the cops on us.
Yeah.
No, we can't do anything.
Nah, and
So when
unfortunately, they take the woman's side most of the time.
they did, in my case, they were like, they came, she said, you know what? Here's some shit. She said, I literally destroyed everything in the house. Everything. She said, I smashed the building, not the building, but I smashed all the interior, the TV, the guitar, and then I said, when at first I said, get the fuck out of my house. You got no phone fucking warrant. And the one of them, he got out of the house. But then she said, I'm afraid of him. I'm afraid of him. I was like, are you serious,
Yep.
Helen?
And they're gonna make you
She's
leave.
called Helen. And yeah, and you know, I was like laughing so hard. I say, what's your number? He wouldn't give me my number. That's my right. I have a right to get his number. And I said, give me your fucking number. And they all in the way in the car, they drove me to the station. I must say that. And I said, give me your number. And they were hiding their fucking numbers. And I looked, and he removed like they were being assholes, really assholes. And she thinks that it's normal being 50 just because I yelled at her. I found out she was lying at me. She had a secret. She wouldn't, she wouldn't tell me about. That can only be fuckery, you know. So, what should I think? You know, that woman, she don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah,
And
so
you
you
can
should
say
have put
whatever
her
the
for
fuck you want.
adultery.
Yeah, because I did not do anything, other than yell at her because she lied me up in my face. She don't even remember. She just said it would be a bad weekend because I did not have any hash. It wouldn't be a bad weekend because of that. It was because of all the situation. I had a depression. My
Right.
mom and dad just passed away. It was like only maybe a year ago when all this happened. What the flying fuck? She said, I've been lying there for years. Of course. My mom and dad were terminally sick for 2 years. Disintegrate to nothing. And she made me homeless after that. How does you feel, woman? And you took some of my friends over to her side. She did that. How can she do that? She took the TV. She know it's more for money from my parents that gave me the money because they want to give me something beautiful. She
Right.
took that away from me. She's like, she don't give a fuck about me. She don't give a fuck about what's happening. And that's what I'm mad about. I'm not mad at her. I'm mad about the people are like that.
So
People.
did
I'm in
she
general.
leave the house?
No. Yeah, yeah, she left and
So
called
whose
the
house is
cops.
it?
It was our both. Actually, I could have said I won't go, but I did. I won't be J-Way. You know me. I won't be in a house where I'm not welcomed.
No, but what I'm saying is if it's half your house, then she needs to pay you for half of the house.
She did pay me what she had to pay me. She did. It's not
So
that.
she paid you a couple $100,000.
She paid me. She paid me. So it's not that. It's nothing about with the money. If she got the house, it's her house. She found it and shit like that. So I won't take it away from her. And I did not take that much money, but
No, I
I
didn't
could
say
have
to
done.
take it away from her, but
I, no, no. I did a lot of harm. I didn't want to do a lot of harm. The kids were in there, and they were still like young, you know. Now they're grown up men, and I'm friends with the oldest, the youngest. Sorry. and he's the one I like. He's spicy. He's like crazy. He's like me. But they took everything away from me, and they're denying that. I hate that. Fucking own your truth, bitch.
Life is
It
crazy.
is what it is. Yeah, life. We were totally agreeing on that one. Life is bitch, and then you die, 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 die.
So what is your plans for the future?
I don't know yet, man. I don't know.
How long are you able to stay where you are?
I'm able to until they found a place for me to live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of okay.
But then you still need a job though, right?
I have a job.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Didn't you know that? Yeah, well, have you heard it? They
If
talk
it's
about that.
singing, yeah.
No, no, it's not the singing. It's not the singing. It's
Oh,
not
you
the
speak
singing.
to the kids or the youth.
Yeah, the youth and the corporations and shit like that. And I get a good amount of money for that.
Good, good.
Yeah.
So not only you working, but you're helping out. You know,
I'm
you.
helping out where I should. Yeah.
That's great.
I'm actually having pain a lot in my toe. I just got it operated. Like it's like now it's like a long time ago, but it won't heal. You know what I mean?
You have an infection in it.
No, it's body fluids. You know what I mean?
They should put you on a water pill.
Water pill?
Yeah, it'll make you
What's
keep
that?
pissing. It'll make you keep peeing and peeing and peeing and getting all the liquids out of your body.
But I'm. Oh yeah, okay.
You know what
But
I
I'm
mean?
peeing a lot. Yeah, but I'm peeing a lot. You know what I did? Oh, do you know kidney stone?
Oh, I had that. That hurts.
You know what I did, Jay?
I had
I
that. That
called. Listen
fucking
here.
hurts.
Listen here. Listen here. I was like, I was in the hospital because I had a blood clot and I was coughing blood. And when I woke up in the morning, I was sorry. I took a piss and it hurt like, oh, what the fuck? And I cried, because it hurt that much. And my dick was bleeding, literally bleeding.
Yeah.
And I just said, I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't. And then I said, I know how to do it. And I drank like 4 liters of water. Then I had to piss. And I just took myself and I just took all the power I had. And I just pissed all I could. And I pissed the kidney stone out.
I um I actually went to the hospital and they gave me some type of medication to like break it apart a little bit, and then it came
Yeah,
out
yeah,
in like
but
smaller pieces.
this came out in a small piece. It was a small piece, so it was a start. It was a start. I don't know. It was a fraction that broke off. I don't hope so. Cause I pissed like a motherfucker, and it don't hurt anymore. I was literally my cock was bleeding.
Wow.
Not my cock, but it was bleeding from my urine shit.
Yeah, from the urinary
So
tract.
it was pure blood. It was pure blood, and I was like, "What the fuck? No, not again!" And I was crying. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I said, "I'm gonna piss that motherfucker out," and I just drank. I got it out.
Loaded
You
your
can you can
ass up with
see
water
it.
and just fucking fire hose that shit out.
Yeah. I saw this blood thing. It was like this. It was that long.
Ah. Do you know that they say when you have stones like that, They would like for
Yeah.
you to piss through like a net, like a
Why?
little netting, so you could catch it
Okay,
in
so
the
they can.
netting when it comes out,
Oh, why
and
wanted to
then
do that? They want to in
they
the
can
lab or
catch it.
something.
Right. So
Okay.
sometimes they give you, I don't know the exact device, but it's it's like like so something you strain a pasta out of, like a friggin' strainer, and you pee
Yeah, yeah,
through
yeah,
but
yeah.
a lot smaller, and then you pee through it, and if the stones come out, you know what I mean, you keep it and you put it on the side, and then you keep going until you don't see no more, and then you bring it to the doctor and they'll check it out in case
Oh,
there was
cool.
something wrong.
But can there be cancer in that shit or what?
Can it be what?
Can there be cancer in that shit?
I'm not sure if it could be in the stones, but it might be
Yeah,
in
that's
your
what I'm thinking.
kidneys. Your kidneys are fucked up.
Yeah, but I think can they see that in the stones? Maybe if your kidneys is fucked up,
I think so
they must.
because yeah, because
Yeah, yeah,
you'd
yeah,
be able to
yeah.
put it on the microscope and
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
yes, next
They
time
can do
you do
so
that,
much today.
try to save it.
I, but I was glad. Listen, yeah, I didn't want to save anything. I was
Walk
like this.
around with it and say, "Hey,
Oh,
look, my stone,
oh,
my
I was
stone."
like this. Oh, oh, oh. I was feeling so good. I was like, what the fuck? Then I had to pee again, and I was so afraid. Then I peed, and I peed a little harder. And then I peed like a motherfucker. I was spraying the fucking toilet, and there was no hurting at all. None whatsoever. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I don't know what
You
they
just
did.
been in,
Yeah,
you just been in pain for days, and you piss something out because you just power piss, and you
power
piss,
wash
a
that
little
shit right
stuff.
out.
Yeah, 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 man. But it hurts. I must be honest. That hurts. That's something few people can do.
What?
Piss that out. Not
Oh
everybody can do that.
no,
Not everybody. You
that's like
have to have.
that's
Yeah.
like me. I had to get medicine to break it apart because they could tell how big it is if they take like an X-ray or some shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
they
yeah,
can
yeah,
actually
yeah.
tell how big it is in there. So mine was, I think, a
Okay.
little too big. So they gave me some medication to try to go in there and like break it into pieces. But
Yeah.
even though I
They,
used the strainer, I didn't catch anything. And so they might have made it
no.
into really, 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 really small pieces because I didn't catch anything.
No.
I probably didn't even
Crazy.
have it, and they told me I did.
Crazy, man. Crazy. But it's there's oh shit, I got came down. But in Denmark, we have some rules with doctors and shit. And I went from the hospital. I'm in the big city, so you know how the hospitals are. And we have to go to this called the doctor in charge and the doctor on duty. We have to call that, or we have to call 911. I always call 911 because then I know they'll come and I know I'll be taken care of no matter what.
Right.
Last time I called 911, it took like a half an hour. And I was sitting, I had a blood clot, I couldn't breathe. And people were sitting like comforting me, like, Mash, you're gonna live, take it easy, take it easy. And I couldn't breathe. And I was like, please help, please help, please help. I couldn't breathe. I was like, my heart was going so fast. They
Man,
measured
that's the
my
scariest
pulse. It
shit.
was it was 140 my pulse. And I was like, what, 138 or something like that.
Yeah, your pulse is
You know,
supposed to be around 85.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I was just so man. I was scared. I was scared like a little child. Let me be honest. I don't want to be this
I
tough
would
guy.
be too.
Of course, I am a tough guy, but I'm over that. I was a tough guy. I'm not a tough guy anymore by any means. I'm old.
Listen, I don't care if you're the strongest man in the world. Dude, the strongest man in the world could get a paper cut, and it's gonna hurt him like a bitch, just like it'll hurt everybody else.
Yeah.
You don't think paper cuts are one of the worst freaking cuts to get?
Oh, I know. I know. Paper
And I'm
cuts are like,
saying they
oh,
hurt like
shit.
a mofo. So I'm saying, certain things would hurt, certain things don't.
Yeah, yeah, true, true, very true. And a lot of things that hurt, like people think that don't hurt really bad.
You know.
Man, I need my scale. My scale. I have a funny scale. Oh, where's man? I'm glad I'm living here. And then I got free. I didn't say that. Say where I got free washing machine and all that. Oh shit. Is it factual and French toast?
I don't know what's going on with him, man. I actually do know
Your
what the
son,
problem is. It's that he just has too many enemies that not everybody wants to make friends with him anymore. So, he'll go and he'll
no, that's
go and he'll talk to certain people and they don't mind talking to him, but then other people that's in the channel or on the panel don't want to talk to him, so they leave and he just got way too many enemies, I think.
yeah. Oh shit! I need something from my scale. Oh, there it is. You see, that's the battery to my scale. It's a weird scale, but it works nice, and I just had it sitting very firmly and very. Oh, I still do. Oh shit! It's getting old. It's getting old. Let me be honest. Like a motherfucker. You see, you know what they're selling here in Denmark now?
But
I was thinking California Kush, what? And they were like this Kush and this Kush and this Kush. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, I never
Oh,
smoked
I have
weed.
to do something. You never smoke weed?
No,
That's a good decision.
I've eaten the edibles, but I've never ever actually smoked weed.
Oh, there it was. The scale works. It's a oh, it took a oh shit, the scale is a little broken because of this fall. Oh, there. I worked. It's China shit. You know what I mean? It's literally from China. It's from Wish.
uh,
No, it's not from Wish. No, it's not from Wish. Sorry, I bought it in a store. Why the fuck is it doing that? Did I literally destroy the scale? No, okay. Thank you, scale. It works. It's like I hate destroying shit. Like I bought it for 400 kronas. That's like $100 almost. It's like $80. No, $70. But it's a scale for $70. What do you think? Is that expensive?
Oh yeah.
It's got three digits. I must say that,
It's got what?
but it's three digits. Like
Yeah.
it's 0.00. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
In grams. Don't you? What do you use when you use scales? Ounces and shit.
Uh, oh
But
man. Freaking
yeah,
2 days ago. No, not
yeah,
2 days ago. Last month, I'm driving
yeah.
and I see a fucking crack in my windshield from the top all the way down to the bottom, right in the middle of the fucking car.
Oh no, no.
So we call police. They come and they fix it. They put a whole new one on. Then yesterday I'm driving. I come back. I notice another fucking crack on the bottom, and it goes straight down and
No.
it goes across. I'm like, what are you guys giving me? Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
So
Give
now
me
I
some
gotta
shit
now
that
I gotta
works,
go
man.
Saturday for them to go give me another windshield again.
Oh shit.
My coverage is
That's not
covered today,
good,
thank
man.
God.
Thank God.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the streets in New York are so bad here. Everybody's fucking
Yeah. I know.
windshields keep fucking up.
Oh, they're like smashing them and shit when they walk by when they're drunk.
No, no, but when you drive, like the trucks and the cars, they kick back rocks and
Oh, oh
you know,
shit.
so it hits your windshield and then it winds up cracking it.
Shit. Shit. The streets. I could imagine if you lived in New York for like all your life, your whole life. It's literally it's so it's so multiracial and ethnic. It's like the ethnicity of being in New York is like I love. We have a place in Copenhagen called Nørrebro. That's a little like we call it Nerd Bronx because it's like South Bronx back in the 80s, 90s.
I lived here
And,
all.
and, yeah, okay. Then you're a certified New Yorker. Man, I got a lot of shit from New York. I love New York Yankees back in the days when I was watching baseball.
Do you?
You know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was on high school. I went to high school in Nashville.
Yeah, I played in Yankee Stadium.
You did?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah,
That's
back
the craziest shit I heard.
back in high school for for for
Oh, cool.
for an all-star game from all borough from all of New York.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, it was cool.
Were there any stars? Yeah, there must have been.
There was this catcher. I forget his name right now. I know he went to Miami-Dade, Florida, and then
Yeah.
he went into the major leagues, and then
Oh,
there was this pitcher, some left-handed dude. The guy would do like 97, 98 miles an hour, and
oh shit,
yeah,
man.
he made it to the um the
And
league too.
yeah.
Yeah, there's pretty a lot of good guys. But
Yeah.
it was cool to actually be on a professional field, to see how it is and see how far a home run really is.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then the
Because
year after that, my high school's basketball team, they went to play at Madison Square Garden for the championship.
oh shit. Oh,
Yeah, but
oh, crazy, man.
they
You know,
lost.
I was almost getting a gig in there, Madison Square Garden, because we were releasing an album, and they wanted to release it in the United States.
Right.
But motherfucker stopped it. You know, and I was so angry. I can't even try to begin to describe how angry I was. Shit, I was angry.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden's cool.
Yeah, man, that's one of the coolest places on the earth, man. I would
I love
love.
I love going to hockey games there.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh, yeah.
You go right if you get good seats right down by the glass when they freaking slam into each other.
Yeah, 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 shit.
The whole
Yeah,
glass
hard.
floor freaking shakes and vibrates right in front of you.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy, man. It is crazy.
All right, man. So I'm getting going.
Yeah, yeah, because
Go
mine is down on
something to eat.
80%. So it was nice talking to you and chopping it up, yeah, way. It was nice, man.
All right, brother.
It was
I'll come
cool.
on more often. Like I
Ecstatic.
said, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I just thought Static wrote some new shit. I was just I hope he's having a good time. Static, he's a good dude, you know.
The ecstatic of you here, brother. Good
Yeah,
talking.
man.
See you
Yeah,
soon.
you too. See you soon, J-Way.
All right,
Peace, you know. Okay, brother.
everybody.
Peace. No, J-Way, you know. J-Way is a cool dude. He's been a part I won't call it our little fraction of fraction. Our little side thing. We literally can talk about everything, and we like it. We like being willing and able to talk about almost everything, like from gardeners to rock and roll to gangsters to flowers to I don't give a flying fuck, you know. And talking about shit and gay, it's gay if you are fucking gay, you know what I mean? All that shit about you, you know, those, you just shut the fuck up because you're the closest thing that never touched a man. So, like, sip it. That would be the smart thing to do. But peace, everybody. Much love from here to everybody. And Static, thank you for popping by. It was nice of you. It was great. You're a good guy. I like you, man. And you know, I got respect for your work. Peace, everybody. Peace.